Welcome to another episode. This is Mr. Kane in the seat today, Vision Radio 345. My special guest today is an upcoming artist in Newham. I've known him for quite a long time, and also I know his dad, and you know, things happen in life, but you know, we're good. And,
man.
I'm going to introduce you to Fionn. Fionn, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, you know. I'm really, really good. And, you know, it's nice to see you because I know that you've been on the circuit for quite some time doing his music and trying to get out there and inspire young people, also with lyrics as well and production-wise and things like that. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get a backstory from this guy and just find out his kind of journey through the music and his background and, you know, to see where he's at and where he's going to be moving to in the present moment.
Yes, sir.
So could you tell us a bit about your background?
Cool. So born and raised in East London, Barking specifically, home to, you know, my parents are from Sierra Leone, so both of them, both from Sierra Leone. And yeah, literally went to school in the area, grew up in the area,
Okay, so how did you find that growing up in Newham?
I mean, it was vibrant, it was fun. Definitely fun. I remember days, you know, like used to come here with dad and just, come to the youth club, you know, do all types of sports.
Yeah. And keep yourself engaged in activities and keep your mind focused. Mm-hmm. I know you're a very focused man. And I know when you get your mind to something and you set to do it, you just, you know, carry that through. Yeah. So, because I know you're a music artist now coming up on the scene. Yeah. Did you come from a musical family? And if so, who would you say in your family had the talent in your family?
not to be biased, but I'm gonna say that definitely that.
Okay.
I have a lot of musical, like I have that kind of background at home. Okay. A lot of my uncles are DJs.
And they play as well, do they play?
Yeah, they play, definitely. That's how I kind of started on my journey as well, realistically. You know, just DJing for, you know, the family parties, stuff like that. It usually
starts like that, innit? We'll go around and look at a song system and play a tune. Next thing you know, you start singing and like, hold on a minute, there's some talent going on there.
So it pretty much started from there. But yeah, dad was the most talented, for sure. Mum used to sing. Mum was in the choir. Okay. Yeah, dad was in the choir as well. I also was in the choir. Pretty much all of us.
Yeah. Most people, especially you know, Caribbean people from colour. I'm not saying all of us, but you know, most of us come from the church background, from that kind of solid background. And people are still there now, generations down the line, and things have changed obviously. But you know, we have to keep things moving and keep the faith and keep things where it's supposed to be. So my next question is, what age did you start singing, and what artist inspired you to sing? I know there must be a range of...
there's so many.
This is the one of them ones when you interview and like, the artist is like, it's too many. But which one for you? Which type of artist?
I'm going to say Donald Jones.
Okay.
Yeah, Donald Jones, Joe, because dad used to bring the CDs like back home, so I used to just play on the DJ set with them, you know, and I said, oh, this sounds sweet, man.
So that's the kind of the 80s R&B stuff, wasn't it?
Like early 90s, definitely. And also, like, when I used to go to the centre with dad, I know you remember Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, man. When like dad used to be busy and stuff, he used to say, just go watch Steve, go see what Steve is doing. Used to go there, see Steve, you know, playing with the decks and stuff, and you know, the engineering and thing. That's how the journey really started. I saw this, I said, oh, like, this is something I definitely want to get into, man.
Wow. You see, so youth centres do have their purposes, whether you want to be a basketball player or into any kind of, you know, they sometimes do a little modelling and stuff, but you see, this is what comes out of it when you go there and you see what people are doing and you want to learn, and those opportunities arise.
Definitely, and I feel like it's an opportunity to just, you know, express yourself, really. We don't really have that, like, in other places, you know, schools, they do try, but I think the youth club it's a bit more free. It's a bit more, it's a place where you can just express yourself a lot more. So
do you think, I don't want to go off the interview side, but you know, in the youth centres, do you think the young people still value the youth centres like they did when you was around?
Not necessarily. I think with how it is nowadays and how things have kind of progressed, I think with the young people, they're very much in tune with like social media and computers and stuff like that. Whereas before, when we was in school, we was outside, playing, doing different activities. But whereas they're kind of closing now, post lockdown, they're pretty much just on technology.
And that's what it is. It goes back to the technology and young producers doing stuff during that time as well. A lot of things came out of that, although it was not a good time for everybody else. But people start to do things, and this is how I started off the radio. When lockdown was down, I thought, let me just do something. And, I'm here and I'm going through my thing. And I hope people who have started those things, go to greater things as they go along. But going back to our interview now, Sal, you're now a proactive recording artist. How is it going at the moment? Because I know I see you're on the social media and you've got some stuff coming out, and you always give me a shout now and again and drop me a text saying that something's new coming out. So what's going on at the moment?
Well, it's been a journey. Definitely. Definitely learned a lot more than I knew before, which is definitely beneficial in how I've been moving. But I've literally just recently dropped a song called Decisions, featuring another artist, producer and engineer as well.
Okay.
I've just released that. We've got some visuals coming out as well eventually. I previously just released my tape as well, Lemon Drive.
Okay.
So it's a project that I released in late January. So I've just been doing the rollout and pushing that out.
Okay. And I mentioned, I think before we came in, I talked with you a couple of weeks back, and you mentioned, is it Flowdown was one of your kind of inspirations as well?
What? Flowdown, Wiley, the whole Roll Deep crew, So Solid. Those are like the pioneers. They're a bit. There was like quite a significant amount like older than me, but growing up as a kid, seeing them, Dizzy. There's a lot of guys, man. Definitely an inspiration for sure. And to see what they're doing still now, like Flowdown just won a Grammy, like literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, are you working with any music producers, or do you produce yourself?
Yeah, so I do a bit of both. So I work with producers and I also produce myself, more on the executive kind of producing type of side. So, I could kind of pick out certain things and say, no, I'll put that there, stop that here, maybe, try this, add a synth, add pads, So that's more on my side in terms of producing. But in terms of producers that I've been working with, just a lot of new gen. So there's a guy called Zeno Millie I work with. He's worked with Fredo, Young T and Bugsy. These are all like new gen artists are part of labels and stuff,
So these are the new up and coming artists at the moment who are on that kind of level. Are they signed, or they're just independent producers?
All signed, yeah. Most of them are signed, yeah. They're quite big, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you write your own songs, or do you kind of co-write as well with other people? Because I know you always got new stuff coming out. Do you actually work with a team of artists, or you just do your own stuff?
I 100% write all my stuff. Yes, I write all my stuff. If I'm in the studio, with producers, or I have, my friends around, they might add a word or two, or say, say it like this, or do it like this. But pretty much I write myself. How my process kind of works is I like to write in the studio. I write outside. I write outside of the studio.
Yeah, because some people have a different way of writing depending on what kind of.
I just feel like personally, when you write outside, when it does come to the point where you do record, I don't feel like it's the same feeling. So I usually just try to write in the moment, so that the same feeling that I have in that current time, it just literally transcends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's interesting because people who kind of write, they get their inspiration from so many people. Yeah. And different songs come out with different circumstances. So when you're writing a song, I mean, is it based on the mood, or you just base things off of just life in general? Because some people just do things differently, don't they, when they're writing?
Yeah. I think really it just depends on the mood that I'm in, to be fair. Most of the time it is like real life situations, but sometimes I might say to my friend, throw me a word. And then I'll just build off that word. Yeah, just make something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was just thinking as well. There's some of the artists. I mean, do you work with any artists in Newham? Because I know there's quite a few of them who are local. Yeah. As well.
I've worked with SV on the beat. He's a producer. He's from Newham. I've worked with him. Who else have I worked with? I worked closely with Gino J. He's another artist as well. never really released anything, but you know, we definitely have worked on before.
Is that where you've? Sorry, I'm just going through a couple of things people are calling me at the moment, but I don't want to interrupt this interview here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those artists who you're working with, I mean, they're obviously in an established place now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, both of them are established place. SV, he's worked with artists like Swarms. He's produced for quite a few people. I think he's even got a few plaques as well from records that he's made that got to a certain point.
Okay. Yeah. So what kind of audience is your music geared to? Because, you know, there's so many different flavors out there. People are doing like the Afro beats, they're doing some other stuff as well. But, you know, it's I don't know, what's going on out there at the moment? Where do you actually fit into this whole thing?
Personally, for me, if you're a lover of R&B, or if you like an alternative R&B, so you know that's pretty much R&B with like kind of a twist or a feel. That's pretty much where I kind of sit in terms of the market. So there's a thing called Arte. So Arte is like a fusion of like, I would say it could be either Afrobeats and R&B. So it could be like Afro R&B.
Yeah.
It could be like different things really, but yeah, I'm pretty much R&B predominantly. So
okay,
yeah, pretty much done a few shows. I go to networking events. Yeah. Who, me? I'm 26.
Alright, so you're not on old end of situations where, like, okay, we can say you couldn't be able to do anything because you know that age is out there, yeah, outside King's Cross, Gun, man.
Yeah, literally. I was even gonna go to him one of these days. Yeah.
That would be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
First place to go. Obviously, you're on your journey already, but certain little things like that would be easy to miss out because it seems like everyone's doing it and it's bait.
Yeah.
No, it's not bait. It is what you need to do. Like, you need to mix where everyone is.
Definitely.
You can't be in your capsule just doing your own thing because no one won't get to know about it, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Even if it's sick or shit, if you're by yourself, no one's gonna know. So you definitely have to be around where the noise is.
Okay.
Even if you are a singer and everyone's a rapper, you still have to be.
Yeah, you still need to be around there for sure.
Yeah. You gotta be in it to win it, bro.
Definitely.
Anything I can do to help, I'm here, bro. Say no more.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. That's love, man, for real. Yeah. And I can't lie, on the chip thing, you had the best verse, though, Gara. You had the best verse, though.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone's got their own opinion, and I appreciate that I've got a few votes in there as it goes anyway. But yes, bless, bro. And just anything I can do to help, holler me or holler my uncle, and we'll go from there.
Most definitely, bro. I appreciate you reaching out, man, and taking the time to talk to me, man.
Say no more, bro.
Man. Love. Yeah.
Yes, Mark. Well appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Yes, and thank you very much.
I can do, and I'm gonna forward into your studio and come and sit down and do the whole conversation thing as well.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Sort out when that's convenient for both. Yeah.
All right, my brother.
Bless, uncle. Bless.
And you too. Take care. God bless you, man. Take care.
Flow Dan. Yeah, man, that's a legend.
That was raw in the studio. You can see we've done the interview already. I'm going to slip that one in. And piece that one in. Are you performing at any time soon, and if where?
Not so soon because of the current period that we're in. It's a little bit quieter at the moment, you know, with family and stuff, you know.
Okay.
Christmas, but into the new year, I'm planning to definitely do a headline show potentially. We'll have like a range of artists. Planning to do like a kind of like a showcase as well, you know, just really explaining like who I am, what I've done, and yeah, what is really to move forward. So yeah, within.
So basically, in the new year, we'll be looking forward to seeing Fionn doing some stage shows.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, definitely.
Are you going to be doing stuff in the borough, or is it just going to be arranged around just various places where you think people are going to gather up?
Well, really, I want to do something in the actual borough because, this is where I'm from, you know.
Yeah.
And it would be good to, you know, kind of have that as well and, you know, provide an opportunity for everybody to kind of come as well, you know, perform, bring their audience, bring my audience, you know, and just kind of collab as one.
Because I know there's something coming up soon in February next year. Because I have some contacts with the council, and they usually do some events. So hopefully we can get Fee on that event in February next year. I'm looking forward to that. If that comes through, that'd be great to see you up there representing Newham, and also bringing your home crowd and supporters.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be great stuff.
Yeah.
So are there any releases coming soon? And is that something that you're working on? Is it something you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on my second project called No Love Lost. I plan to release that in the new year. I also have a collab project with the guy that I recently just released a song with. We're planning to drop that next year as well. We've just kind of started the first installment, which is Decisions. I literally just released it on Friday, so yeah, definitely look out for that.
Okay. You know what? There's so much I want to go through with you, and again, I'm just going through my phone because usually I don't go through my phone for an interview, but there's so much stuff to check out here because I'm going getting some feedback from people. But yes, it's been great having you here. And I'm just going to check out this again, this last one before I wrap up this interview with Fionn, great artist who's in the borough and doing really good stuff. So just to wrap it all up, where can our listeners go and purchase any of your tracks?
Well, I'm on all social media, so that's all DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, everything, iTunes. I'm there. My social media handles are Fxze Official, so that's FXZE Official on all platforms. And yeah, you can get all my stuff and see all of my merch and everything there.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming in, because the whole idea was to actually, this is studio for you sometimes, the whole idea was him to call and interrupt the interview, but you know what, so I'm not going to let him leave here without him speaking to him, and he did.
Yeah, man. Great experience, man.
Yeah.
Humbled, man. Appreciate it, OG.
Listen, we're out of here. Thanks for coming in.
Take care, man.